So good afternoon to all. Just let me know whether I am audible and PPT is visible or not.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Your
So
voice is clear and PPT is also visible.
okay, thank you. Then in last session, we have concluded our unit number 1. That was introduction to the analog circuits. We have seen BJT biasing, what is faithful amplification, right? Voltage divider biasing, couple of examples on that. So we have seen transistor as an electronic switch, and we have ended by discussing the FET, that is field effect transistor, and also n-channel JFET. We have seen it. If you are having any doubt in unit number 1, then you can ask me anytime. Okay. So we will start unit number 2 today. So unit number 2 is basically dedicated to the operational amplifier. So operational amplifier, just for the broader understanding, it is like one device. Okay, and we will see that what are the constructional details of this device, what are the different parameters of your op-amp. So in short, it is called as op-amp. Okay, for operational. Op-amp is a short form for operational amplifier. So these are the few topics which we will discuss during this particular unit, the discussion of this unit. First topic is block diagram of your op-amp, then ideal op-amp parameters, applications of op-amp. So all these are nothing but from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These numbers are nothing but the applications of op-amp. It comes under the heading applications of op-amp. Okay, so just we will proceed with our today's discussion. What is actually op-amp? So whenever someone asks you what is op-amp, the question, we got one question. These notes are main notes which are uploaded by one. So still unit number notes.
Open.
Hello. हाँ, जो यूनिट नंबर 1 के नोट्स है वो फिलहाल के लिए आपको एक ब्रीफ आइडिया के लिए मैंने पीपीटी अपलोड की है मूडल पे। तो उसके बाद में मैं नोट्स भी अपलोड कर दूंगा। ऑलराइट, तो नोट्स थोड़े डिटेल्ड होंगे, डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट। फिलहाल के लिए जस्ट फॉर यू टू गेट स्टार्टेड। ऑल्सो आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू दैट रेफर के लिए, फॉर योर रेफरेंस, देयर इज वन बुक कॉल्ड प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स बाय वीके मेहता, and all the topics of unit number 1 is already discussed thoroughly in that book. So for now you can also refer that book. In addition, I will also prepare a unit wise note, and it will be get distributed to you as well. So don't worry about the notes. All right. So now we will start. What is op-amp? So whenever someone asks you what is op-amp, so you must answer the first line. This is the very important point. And if you give this particular line as an answer to the question, then the person in front of you will exactly know that you know everything about op-amp. Alright. So op-amp is a multi-stage high gain differential amplifier. These four words are very important. Don't answer them what is op-amp. Op-amp is nothing but operational amplifier. Okay, this is the wrong answer. It is of course short form of operational amplifier. But what is again operational amplifier? That is the question. So operational amplifier is a multi-stage. Remember, these are the keywords: multi-stage. Okay. So there will be multiple circuits will be connected in a serial connection, in a cascaded connection. Then one of the important point about the op-amp, and it is specially known for this, that is high gain. Op-amp has very high gain. Okay, it is popular because of this property. Obviously, for an amplifier, what is its important characteristic should be, for amplifier gain should be very high, and op-amp has exactly the same quality. So op-amp is a multi-stage, okay. Then it is also high gain, but it is not a simple amplifier कि आप input दोगे, right? You are giving input to your any waveform, analog waveform, right? Sine wave दी है input को और आपको output में sine wave मिलेगा amplify होके. So this is not ordinary amplifier. It is not working as an ordinary amplifier, but it works as an differential amplifier. This word is also very important. Now, what do you mean by differential amplifier? Right? So just observe, this is the schematic symbol of op-amp. This triangle is nothing but a symbol of op-amp. You can observe here that op-amp has two inputs, okay, negative and positive terminal. So this negative terminal is nothing but called as inverting input, and positive sign indicates non-inverting input, and output is, it has one output, okay. So now one input you can give here, suppose this is V1, suppose this is V2, okay. Now the question is, okay, we know that this is amplifier. Now the question is, which component or which voltage it is amplifying? Is it amplifying V1 or is it amplifying V2? So the correct answer is, it is neither amplifying V1 nor amplifying V2, but it is amplifying the difference between V1 and V2. So that's why the term differential comes into the picture. Okay. So again, for the sake of remembrance, I will be repeating this point again and again throughout this unit, that op-amp is a differential amplifier. So what it will do, that it will differentiate the difference, it will amplify the difference between V1 and V2. That is voltage at inverting and voltage at non-inverting terminal. That's why this differential word is very important. Okay. So again, you should not forget this particular definition of op-amp, that what is op-amp? Op-amp is a multi-stage high gain differential amplifier. Just you have to remember these three words: multi-stage, right? Many circuits are connected. We will see that in the block diagram. We will see how many stages are there. Then it is a high gain amplifier. So high means how high the gain should be, that is the question. हाई मतलब कितना हाई हो सकता है गेन. सो आइडियली तो इसका गेन इनफाइनाइट होता है आइडियली, ओके, बट प्रैक्टिकली इसका गेन होता है अराउंड 10⁵ राइट. सो यू, दिस इज द गेन ऑफ योर op-amp, practical gain. So you can observe that 10⁵ is nothing but 1 lakh, राइट. तो इतना ज़्यादा गेन होता है. मतलब क्या है कि आपके इनपुट को, सपोज आपका इनपुट इज़ वेरी स्मॉल, 0.0001 वोल्ट भी है अगर आपका, सपोज योर इनपुट इज 0.001 वोल्ट. तो ड्यू टू दिस गेन व्हाट हैपन्स, दिस इनपुट विल गेट multiplied by this gain, and output you will get how much? Your output will become, in this case it will become 100 volt, right. So just for the understanding purpose, you can observe here that very small, very weak signal can be amplified by the operational amplifier, that is op-amp. That is its advantage, or that is its use. Again, there are different parameters also, right? But I hope this particular definition is clear to you that op amp is a multi-stage high gain differential amplifier. Now, whenever initially in initial days, this op amp, that is operational amplifier, was useful or it is being invented for performing some mathematical operations such as addition, subtraction, integration and differentiation. तो उसका इन्वेंशन इन ऑपरेशन को परफॉर्म करने के लिए हुआ था, सो दैट्स व्हाई द नेम कम्स ऑपरेशनल एम्पलीफायर. ओके, so it is extensively used in single signal conditioning, filtering, or to perform mathematical operations such as addition, subtraction, integration, and differentiation. So hence the word came as operational amplifier. So these are nothing but the applications of op amp. It can be used for the signal conditioning, filtering. अगर filter करना होगा तो भी आप op amp use करोगे. Then in order to, we will see that these all applications we will see one by one. Okay. Then again, third point, an operational amplifier is a basically three-terminal device which consists of two high impedance inputs and one output. Okay, so why it is called as high impedance? Because it is offering very high, very large impedance at the input. We will see that also. Don't worry about it. Just for the sake of understanding, remember this symbol of op amp, and you should remember that it has two terminals. One is inverting input, another one is non-inverting input, and output will be amplified version of which input? Amplified version of the difference between these inputs. Okay, op amp is a differential amplifier, right? So now we will go into the more detail about what is actually differential amplifier. So this is, again, you can see the triangle here. Okay, so I will just explain parameters for you. So this is Ri is nothing but the input resistance. Ro is output resistance. Capital A is nothing but the open loop gain of op amp. What do you mean by open loop gain? When there is no connection there from output to input. आउटपुट से आप एक हाथ कनेक्शन लेके अगर इनपुट को दे रहे हो, दैट विल बी क्लोज लूप. अगर वो कनेक्शन नहीं है, देर इज नो कनेक्शन बिटवीन आउटपुट एंड इनपुट, देन इट इज कॉल्ड एज ओपन लूप गेन. तो मैंने जो बताया था 10 to the power 5, राइट? सो ये क्या है? 10 to the power 5 is nothing but the open loop gain of your op amp. Remember that. Now we have suppose assume that V1 is nothing but a voltage at non-inverting terminal. This is your non-inverting terminal, and we have assumed that plus V1 is nothing but a voltage given at this terminal. Similarly, V2 is voltage at inverting terminal. Okay. So this is V2 is applied at the inverting terminal, that is negative terminal. Now VID, that is input, differential input. Okay, differential input voltage क्या होगा फिर आपका? V suffix id, it will become V1 minus V2. Okay, नॉन इन्वर्टिंग का जो वोल्टेज है माइनस इन्वर्टिंग का वोल्टेज, राइट? So this is your differential input voltage. Let VO, that is output voltage, ये आपका आउटपुट वोल्टेज है VO. सो एक्सप्रेशन क्या है आउटपुट वोल्टेज का? Suppose A is your open loop gain, V1 and V2 are voltages applied to the non-inverting and inverting terminal. Then your output voltage VO becomes A into VID, that is gain into differential input voltage. What is your differential input voltage? It is nothing but V1 minus V2. So this expression is very important and you must remember throughout this particular course that output of Your op amp is nothing but gain multiplied by differential voltage. What do you mean by differential voltage? It is nothing but the difference between voltage applied at non-inverting terminal and voltage applied at inverting terminal, V1 minus V2, right? तो जस्ट एडिशनल एक पॉइंट यहाँ पे पुट किया है, जब V1 0 हो जाएगा तो क्या होगा आउटपुट आपका, व्हेन इन दिस इक्वेशन V1 becomes 0 then your output becomes minus A into V2, राइट? ये जो V1 इक्वल टू 0 है ना, अगर इस इक्वेशन में मैंने पुट किया, what will be the output? V output equals to minus A V2, ओके। तो देखो, जब आपका V2 आपने V2 is nothing but a voltage at inverting terminal. So when you give voltage at inverting terminal and non-inverting terminal is grounded, है ना, V1 0 है मतलब V1 is grounded, then in that case you are getting output as negative. Negative sign is nothing but it is acting as a inverted output. So your output will be inverted. So that's why this terminal is named as inverting terminal. Okay. Similarly, when V2 equals to 0, जब आपका inverting ground हो जाएगा, then you are getting output equals to A into V1. So there is no inversion taking place here, no negative sign, right? Positive sign is there. So that's why it is called as non-inverting terminal. So by this method, you can verify that. All right. So what are the takeaways from this particular slide? That output of operational amplifier is nothing but a gain multiplied by differential input voltage. Differential input voltage means difference between V1 and V2. All right. So we'll proceed again to the next slide. Now the first topic of our your unit number 2 is a block diagram of op amp. Okay, so symbol तो हो गया. This is your symbol of op amp. Whenever triangle you will see, then that triangle will be of op amp. Okay. But internally, what is there in that triangle? So all these different stages are there in that triangle, right? So some information is there for you. So an operational amplifier is a direct coupled. Now another important word, direct coupled, right? So in definition we have seen multi-stage. Okay, we have seen multi-stage term. Matlab more than one stages are there. So if more than one stages are there, then they should couple. Couple means एक स्टेज दूसरे स्टेज के बीच में जो कनेक्शन होता है, that is called as coupling, right? So this is what type of coupling. So there are different types of coupling. RC coupling होता है, अगर आपने कपलिंग के लिए मतलब दो स्टेज ज्वाइन करने के लिए रेजिस्टर और कैपेसिटर लिया, तो दैट कपलिंग विल बी कॉल्ड एज आरसी कपलिंग. वैसे ही ट्रांसफॉर्मर कपलिंग होता है. तो ट्रांसफॉर्मर कपलिंग में क्या होगा, दो स्टेज के बीच में एक ट्रांसफॉर्मर लगाएंगे. वैसे ही थर्ड टाइप ऑफ योर कपलिंग इज डायरेक्ट कपलिंग. डायरेक्ट कपलिंग मतलब देयर विल बी नो neither resistor nor capacitor or neither transformer will be there. डायरेक्ट कनेक्शन आपका रहेगा between two stages. There will be no electronic component placed between two stages, right? So an operational amplifier is a direct coupled high gain amplifier, usually consisting of one or more differential amplifiers, okay, followed by DC level shifter and output stage, in bracket push pull amplifier. So this is your block diagram of op amp. So you can observe here, two inputs are given to the input stage. Input stage has again two outputs. Then there is intermediate stage, which is nothing but the output of input stage is given as input to the intermediate stage. Then the output of intermediate stage, only one terminal is there. Okay, here it was two outputs, here only one output. Then output of intermediate stage is given to the next stage, that is level shifting circuit. The output of level shifting circuit is given to the final last stage, that is output stage, and from which you are collecting your output. तो जो ट्रायंगल था ना पूरा, ये ट्रायंगल के अंदर देर आर 4 different blocks. Okay, so now we will see all blocks one by one, and we will identify what is the function of these blocks. Okay, we will see one by one. Now the first block is input stage. So दो चीज़ें आपको हमेशा ध्यान में रखना है कि ये जो ब्लॉक है, 4 different blocks are there. So first thing you should remember that which circuit is used there in that block, कौन सा सर्किट यूज हुआ है उसका नाम, and what is the function of that particular block. These 2 points you should be remembering throughout. This is very important question, और question ये हर बार आता ही है. So the question आएगा कि explain different blocks of operational amplifier, or explain the working of operational amplifier with the help of suitable block diagram. So in that case you have to draw this block diagram and you have to explain each block in well detail. Alright, so now we will proceed with the first stage, that is the input stage. So the first stage is double-ended high gain differential amplifier. Now the word double-ended means it is having two outputs. You know, first stage, that is input stage, is having two input and two output. तो ये टू आउटपुट के लिए यहाँ पे डबल एंडेड वर्ड यूज किया है. नेक्स्ट इज इट इज हाई गेन डिफरेंशियल एम्पलीफायर. अगेन डिफरेंशियल एम्पलीफायर मीन्स वो कौन से भी जो भी दो इनपुट है ना, इट इज नाइदर एम्पलीफाइंग वोल्टेज एट इन्वर्टिंग टर्मिनल और वोल्टेज एट नॉन इन्वर्टिंग टर्मिनल, but it is amplifying the difference between non-inverting and inverting terminal. जब difference between input amplify होता है, so that is called as differential amplifier. ठीक है, तो आपका फर्स्ट स्टेज क्या है? फर्स्ट स्टेज आपका डिफरेंशियल एम्पलीफायर है जिसका गेन इज वेरी हाई एंड इट इज हैविंग टू आउटपुट्स. राइट, सो इट इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज ड्यूअल इनपुट बैलेंस्ड आउटपुट डिफरेंशियल एम्पलीफायर. ये जो डबल एंडेड हाई गेन डिफरेंशियल एम्पलीफायर है ना, इसी को बोलते हैं ड्यूअल इनपुट. ड्यूअल इनपुट मीन्स टू इनपुट्स आर देयर and balanced output. So balanced output means again two output. तो कौन सा सर्किट यूज है आपके फर्स्ट स्टेज में, दैट इज इनपुट स्टेज में? ड्यूअल इनपुट बैलेंस्ड आउटपुट डिफरेंशियल एम्पलीफायर. तो क्या करेगा डिफरेंशियल एम्पलीफायर? दोनों इनपुट में जो डिफरेंस है उसको एम्पलीफाई करेगा, राइट, और उसका गेन बहुत हाई रहता है फर्स्ट स्टेज के लिए. Now, what is the function of this particular block? That this stage is generally responsible for the most of the gain of op-amp. मतलब जो op-amp का मैंने गेन बताया प्रैक्टिकली कितना रहता है 1 लाख, दैट इज 10 to the power 5. तो 10 to the power 5 में का मैक्सिमम गेन इस स्टेज की वजह से रहता है. दिस स्टेज इज जनरली रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर मोस्ट ऑफ द गेन ऑफ op-amp. Also another function of this block is this stage determines the input resistance of op-amp. Just remember this, that input resistance is determined by this input stage. और ओपैम्प का इनपुट रेजिस्टेंस मैंने पिछले लेक्चर में बताया था कि हाउ वी वांट आवर इनपुट रेजिस्टेंस टू बी. Input resistance of any amplifier should be very high and output resistance should be low. So op-amp is satisfying that particular criteria. Okay, the input resistance of op-amp is very high. So this is regarding the first block. Now we will see second block is intermediate stage. Now you can observe there are two input and single output. So hence this stage is called as dual input but unbalanced output differential amplifier. पहले स्टेज में भी डिफरेंशियल एम्पलीफायर ही था और सेकेंड स्टेज में भी आपके डिफरेंशियल एम्पलीफायर ही है, लेकिन डिफरेंस क्या है कि ये डिफरेंशियल एम्पलीफायर ड्वेल इनपुट अनबैलेंस्ड आउटपुट है. मतलब अनबैलेंस मतलब एक ही आउटपुट है, दो आउटपुट नहीं उसके. ओके, राइट. So the second stage is called as intermediate stage. This is usually another differential amplifier. Okay, फर्स्ट स्टेज भी डिफरेंशियल एम्पलीफायर था बट उसका गेन लार्ज था. इस डिफरेंशियल एम्पलीफायर का गेन थोड़ा कम रहता है. इट इज ड्रिवन बाय द आउटपुट ऑफ द इनपुट स्टेज. दैट मीन्स इनपुट स्टेज के जो दो आउटपुट थे वही इंटरमीडिएट स्टेज के लिए विल एक्ट एज अ इनपुट्स. द आउटपुट ऑफ input stage will be input to the intermediate stage. So hence this stage is also called as dual input unbalanced output. Now unbalanced output is nothing but single ended output. Again it is nothing but a differential amplifier only. Now what is the function of this particular block is this stage provides additional voltage gain to the input signal. So now you can observe here that why op amp is having high gain is because it is using two amplifiers connected in cascade. दो एम्पलीफायर लगाए हैं, दो डिफरेंशियल एम्पलीफायर लगाए है ना. सपोज एक एम्पलीफायर का अगर 10 है गेन, दूसरे एम्पलीफायर का 10 है, तो कैस्केडिंग में दे विल बिकम 10 इंटू 2, सॉरी 10 इंटू 10 दैट इज 100. So that's why op amp is having very high gain because two differential amplifiers are connected in cascade. Okay, now what happens due to this? And again the important question is the important thing you should remember that input stage and output stage, the coupling used between input and intermediate stage, between input stage and intermediate stage, the coupling used is direct coupling. So what happens because of direct coupling between first two stages? The DC level at the output of intermediate stage is well above ground potential. तो क्या होता है डायरेक्ट कपलिंग की वजह से क्या होता है, जो डीसी रहता है आपके सर्किट में, आपको तो सिर्फ एसी एम्पलीफाई करना है ना, राइट. एनालॉग सिग्नल ही आपको एम्पलीफाई करना है, बट ड्यू टू डायरेक्ट कपलिंग आपका डीसी भी एम्पलीफाई हो जाता है. और डीसी अगर आपका एम्पलीफाई हो गया मतलब वो ग्राउंड पोटेंशियल से ऊपर चला जाएगा, है ना. डीसी इज नथिंग बट, देखो डीसी कैसे निकालोगे. सो सपोज दिस इज जीरो लाइन एक्स एक्सिस, तो इनिशियली आपका जो डीसी जीरो लाइन पे था, तो अभी आपका डीसी लेवल क्या हो जाएगी, एम्पलीफाई हो जाएगी. सपोज 5 वोल्ट 10 वोल्ट. जस्ट फॉर द सेक ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग आई एम गिविंग दिस एग्जांपल. तो आपको ये नहीं होना चाहिए. यू ऑलवेज रिक्वायर योर डीसी लेवल शुड बी 0 वोल्ट ओनली. ओके, बट व्हाट हैपन्स ड्यू टू डायरेक्ट कपलिंग, the DC level shift upwards. DC level shift upwards, that is shift well above the ground potential. Now Because of this, there will be many problems, such as this DC level limits the output voltage swing. स्विंग मतलब क्या? अगर आपने साइन वेव देखा होगा, है ना, so suppose this is sine wave, then this sine wave is swinging between two peaks, right? a positive peak और negative peak के, this is nothing but your swing. सपोज एक साइन वेव ऐसी है, दूसरी साइन वेव अगर मैं लेता हूँ एंड उसका एम्पलीट्यूड पीक थोड़ा कम है, तो इन दोनों में वोल्टेज स्विंग किसका ज़्यादा है? दिस पर्टिकुलर, ओके। तो दिस इज कॉल्ड एज स्विंग, मतलब मैक्सिमम आपका एम्पलीट्यूड, व्हाट इज द रेंज ऑफ योर एम्पलीट्यूड? स्विंग इज नथिंग बट द रेंज ऑफ योर एम्पलीट्यूड. So due to the increase in DC level, what happens? This voltage swing is limited, right? So sometimes questions आता है कि what is the need of this third stage? So मैं उसका आंसर बता रहा हूँ कि अपना थर्ड स्टेज कौन सा है? लेवल शिफ्टिंग सर्किट है ना. तो why we यूज लेवल शिफ्टिंग सर्किट? तो इसका आंसर है ये, ओके. So this increase in DC level limits the output voltage swing, or it may also distort the output signal, right? So these are the problems causing due to DC level shift. To overcome this problem, level shifting stage is used to bring this DC level to a 0 volt with respect to ground. तो ये प्रॉब्लम ओवरकम करने के लिए, इन ऑर्डर टू ओवरकम दीज प्रॉब्लम्स, that is limiting the voltage swing or removing the distortion, possible distortion of the output signal, we use level shifting circuit as a third stage. ओके, फर्स्ट स्टेज का काम क्या था? गेन देना और इनपुट रेजिस्टेंस ओपैम्प का डिटरमाइन करना. ओके, द फंक्शन ऑफ फर्स्ट स्टेज वाज to provide high gain, and second to give high input impedance. Then the function of second stage, that is intermediate stage, is it again provides additional gain, okay, but these two stages are directly coupled. So that's why what happens, the DC level in your circuit also amplifies, but we don't want that. We want our DC level should be at the 0 level only. So for this we use third stage, that is level shifting stage. Okay, so third stage is called as level shifting stage or level translator. It is also called as level translator. Usually which circuit is used here? Usually an emitter follower circuit is used in order to shift the DC level at the output. मतलब आपको क्या करना है, लेवल शिफ्टिंग स्टेज क्या करेगा, जो आपका लेवल आपका जो ऊपर चला गया था, राइट, द लेवल विच वाज gone well above the ground potential, level shifting stage will translate that particular level into the 0 volt or ground level, and for that purpose an emitter follower circuit is used there. emitter follower, ठीक है, तो emitter follower circuit का गेन हमेशा 1 रहता है, ठीक है, बट वो क्या करेगा, लेवल शिफ्ट कर डाले. सो दैट इज अबाउट योर थर्ड स्टेज. आई होप दिस मच इज क्लियर टू यू. नाउ द फाइनल स्टेज इज, okay, so first stage is your input stage, then intermediate stage, then level shifting circuit, and output stage. So output stage, that is final stage, is called as output stage. This is normally complementary push pull amplifier. So again this circuit is there in the output stage. Complementary push pull amplifier. Now what is the function of this complementary push pull amplifier? or what is the function of the output stage? It increases the output voltage swing, right? I've already told you what do you mean by output voltage swing. So that is nothing but the range of amplitudes. So for a good amplifier, this range of output should be high, है ना, तभी तो वो amplify कर पाएगा. So one of the function of output stage is the output voltage. It increases the output voltage swing and current supplying capacity of the op amp. It also increases the current supplying capacity. Okay, so these are the functions of output stage. Again, a well designed output stage also provides low output resistance. Okay, the output stage, what are the functions of output stage? It increases the output voltage swing, number one. Then it increases the current supplying capacity of the op amp, number two. And third one, it also provides low output resistance. Okay, so I will just take a quick summary about different blocks of your op amp. What is necessary is which circuit is used in that stage. Okay, and second important thing is what is the function of that stage. What is the function of input stage? To provide high gain and to provide high input resistance to the op amp. And which circuit is used here? Dual input balanced output differential amplifier. Dual input balanced output. Balanced mean double ended output. Now next, intermediate stage का काम क्या है? It provides additional voltage gain. Okay, additional voltage gain is provided by the intermediate stage. And which circuit is used in an intermediate stage? Dual input unbalanced output differential amplifier. Again, both in first two stages there are differential amplifiers only, and these are coupled with the help of direct coupling. So due to direct coupling, what happens? The DC level also shifts towards the upwards. That means DC level amplifies, or you can say that it amplifies DC also, which is undesirable. We don't want our DC level above the 0 volt, right? So what we do, we use level shifting circuit. The primary function of level shifting circuit is to bring down the DC level to the 0 volt or 0 level. Okay, so this is the primary function of level shifting circuit. And which circuit is used here in this stage? Which circuit is used for the level shifting purpose? Emitter follower circuit. Now coming back to the final output stage. So again, for output stage, complementary push-pull amplifier circuit is used in the output stage. And what are the functions of output stage? It increases the output voltage swing, number one. It increases the current supplying capacity, number two. And it increases or it provides the low output resistance. Okay, so this is all about the block diagram of your op amp. Now, if you are having any doubt until this, you can ask me. I will just wait couple of minutes here. Okay, I guess there is no problem, so we shall proceed. So now next topic is op amp parameters. Okay, so there are different parameters of op amp. We will see them one by one. So now again, this is the schematic of op amp. It is having plus means non-inverting input, minus means inverting input. VCC and VEE, these are the power supplies. Okay, in order to work, in order to function, the op-amp requires dual power supply. Remember that. In order to एम्पलीफाई एनी सर्किट, और अगर आपको ओपैम्प को फंक्शन करना है तो इट रिक्वायर्स, इसकी रिक्वायरमेंट क्या है, इट रिक्वायर्स ड्वेल पावर सप्लाई. ड्वेल मीन्स अगर आप 12 वोल्ट देंगे यहाँ पे तो +12 और -12 दोनों लगेंगे इसको. दैट इज कॉल्ड एज ड्वेल पावर सप्लाई. तो जनरली VCC में क्या रहता है, प्लस VCC विल बी योर +12 वोल्ट and minus V will be -12 volt, right? So now first parameter is input bias current. So I will just read it for you. The input bias current denoted by IB, I suffix B, is the average of currents entering into the two input terminals with the output at 0 volt. Okay, means input bias current is nothing but the average of the currents into the two terminals. Now let's assume that IB1 is nothing but a current flowing through non-inverting terminal and IB2 is current flowing through inverting terminal. Then input bias current can be calculated as IB1 plus IB2 divided by 2. But you have to calculate this particular thing for this condition when your output is 0 volt. You have to first put your output equals to 0 volt, and then IB1 is nothing but current flowing to non-inverting and IB2 is nothing but a current flowing to inverting terminal. So what will be the value of IB? IB is nothing but the average of them. So ideally you can just imagine for 1 second, ideally आपको ऐसे चाहिए क्या कि आपका आउटपुट 0 है ना, then there should be any current flowing to the, मतलब 0 आउटपुट के लिए करंट कैसे होना चाहिए, मिनिमम. So practically the value of input bias current is 18 nano ampere. नैनो मतलब कितना होता है, एनीवन?
10 raised to power 6.
10 raised to power 6 is very wrong.
10 raised to power -6, sir.
Again it is wrong. कोई और पता है क्या नैनो?
10 raised
So nano is nothing but 10 to the power -9. Right? So you should remember this denomination, okay? Milli means 10 to the power -3, micro means 10 to the power -6, and nano means 10 to the power -9. So you can see here, practically the value of input bias current is 80 nano ampere, मतलब बहुत ही small, that is negligible ही है. And ideally it should be, the input bias current should be 0. So whenever we will talk about the ideal value, always remember ideal value, जब भी मैंने अगर किसी भी चीज़ की ideal value पूछी, then that ideal value will be either 0 or infinity. Okay, always remember. आइडियल वैल्यू एक तो 0 रहेगी आपकी, नहीं तो इन्फिनिटी होगी. अगर आपको वैल्यू आपकी कम चाहिए, इफ़ यू आर रिक्वायरिंग योर वैल्यू, योर पैरामीटर वैल्यू टू बी मिनिमम, देन आइडियल वैल्यू विल बी 0. इफ़ यू वांट योर पैरामीटर वैल्यू maximum, then it should be infinity. So again, the input bias current has practical value of 80 nanoampere. Ideally it should be 0. How to calculate input bias? This is the formula. Okay, now second, input offset current. Now what do you mean by input offset current? So input offset current is the difference between two input currents of the op-amp with the output at 0 volt. Again, when your output is 0 only, we are seeing this condition at V output equals to 0. Okay. So input offset current is nothing but IB1 minus IB2. This is its formula. Typically, the input offset current for 741. So this is basically IC 741. This 741 is op-amp IC. We will see integrated circuitry IC. 8 pin IC होती है ये. It is having only 8 pin, and it is a very popular op-amp IC 741. We will see it in more detail after a couple of lectures maybe. Okay. So now again, the input offset current, practical value for input offset current is 20 nanoampere. Again, it is very small, and ideally it should be also 0. So these are just parameters, and you should just understand how to calculate the parameters and what are its practical values and ideal values. You should remember that. Okay. Then there is third parameter, that is input offset voltage. So in the ideal op amp, when both inputs are at 0 volt, the output should be also 0 volt. Now what should happen in op amp? Suppose I am just explaining it here. You can observe non-inverting terminal is given to ground. Again, inverting terminal is also given to ground. That means it is at 0 volt. There is no voltage. It is also at 0 volt. So what should be the output at this particular case? It is also 0 volt. Since you are not giving any input, then what should be your output? Your output should be also 0. Okay. Ideally ऐसा ही काम करना चाहिए. But what happens due to some mismatching, even though you are giving no input, that is your inputs are 0 0, you will still be able to get some finite amount of output. आपको आपका इनपुट 0 है, दोनों का इनपुट 0 है, तो आउटपुट आपको फिर भी कुछ ना कुछ मिलेगा. आइडियल केस में क्या होना चाहिए? अगर दोनों इनपुट 0 है तो आउटपुट भी 0 ही चाहिए. बट प्रैक्टिकली ऐसा नहीं होता है. प्रैक्टिकली यू आर गेटिंग सम अमाउंट ऑफ वोल्टेज एट द आउटपुट. तो आप लोग क्या करते हो कि आप इनपुट में ऐड करते हो एक वोल्टेज सप्लाई और उसको वैरी करके देखते हो. ओके. तो आप ये वेरी यहाँ पे वैरी करोगे. जस्ट लेट मी ड्रॉ इट फॉर यू. You will just add one particular offset voltage here and you will vary it. कब तक वैरी करोगे? जब तक आपका V out इक्वल्स टू 0 वोल्ट नहीं होता. Okay. And at this particular voltage, when your output becomes 0, then this voltage is called as offset voltage. तो जब भी आपके दोनों इनपुट 0 0 थे तो आपको आइडियली आउटपुट भी 0 चाहिए था, बट ऐसा होता नहीं है प्रैक्टिकली. इट इज नॉट हैपनिंग प्रैक्टिकली. I will just read out for you. In the ideal op amp, when both inputs are at 0 volt, the output should be 0 volt, right? But due to imbalances within the device, a small amount of voltage will appear at the output. It will not be 0. This extra voltage can be eliminated by giving a small voltage called as input offset voltage to the amplifier. Okay. दिस एक्स्ट्रा वोल्टेज, ये जो आउटपुट में आपके एक्स्ट्रा वोल्टेज था वो एलिमिनेट करने के लिए आपने क्या किया, इनपुट में एक एडिशनल वोल्टेज लगाया, वोल्टेज सोर्स। बाय वेरिंग दैट वोल्टेज सोर्स आपने क्या किया कि आउटपुट आपने 0 वोल्ट लाया। सो दैट एडिशनल voltage source is nothing but, or that additional voltage is nothing but offset voltage, input offset voltage. So typically the value of input offset voltage for IC 741, that is op amp IC, is around 1 millivolt. 1 millivolt means 10 to the power minus 3 volt. तो आइडियली कैसा होना चाहिए, what should be the ideal value for input offset voltage, anyone?
Zero.
Right, 0. So I have already told you that whenever I will ask ideal value, then ideal value should be either 0 or infinity. Now in this case you have to identify कि आपको वैल्यू कम चाहिए कि ज़्यादा। अगर कम चाहिए तो ideal value will be 0, and if you want your value to be maximum, then it will be infinite. So in this case also input offset voltage, ideally it should be 0 volt, but practically the value of input offset voltage will be 1 millivolt. Okay, so we will stop here and we will conclude our today's discussion here. We will see remaining parameters in the next lecture. If you are having any doubt, then you can ask me. So that's it for the day. Thank you.